Yo. All right, today is March 11th, 2025. Um the market had a nice drop yesterday. A lot more than I expected. Look like we have some potential buying here. A lot more than I expected. I didn't think they were going to drop that heavily because it was kind of like a slow drop to me. Um, we had maybe a few opportunities. I'll go over those opportunities in a bit. 1 minute. All right. 1 minute. Just gonna clean this up real quickly. All right, so that should be deleting soon. All right, so yesterday, maybe two setups. I'm gonna go through them. So first setup was probably this potential sell um, through demand. I don't too much like that. Um, that didn't feel good. We did have another pullback right into it. You can see and prices drop. Did wasn't really too much feeling that. Um, and then because NQ was at demand and then ES was at demand and it was just kind of weird. The other setup was probably this one right here after we broke. That's a possible setup continuation lower because the selling was very strong. All right, so the next setup came when we had an absorption on the 1 minute. No, this is the first next setup. The next setup was this one right here, right? This is the one that I saw. Price was moving up. I marked this area right here. We had an absorption candle here, an absorption candle, I believe somewhere around here. I think these two match up. I could be wrong. I think this is where to match up that. I forgot to really look over here, but this is where we were at. I wanted the price to come to the absorption candle. I think it was that. It could be a little lower because this could actually match up with this one. So maybe it was a little higher or somewhere here, but I really think it was this one. So price came up to this one very nicely. We had some buying going into it. Buying came in, so I wasn't too interested in going short there because I saw the buying coming in on the 15. I was hoping that would retest without any buying volume, but we retested with buying volume. Even though it was weak, it was still present enough to say that okay, we have buyers stepping in, and it was pushing price up. I noticed that NQ was going into an RSI high, and well, I wanted to click the short button. It's 11:40. It's 11:39 here. I wanted to hit the short button when we kind of like starting to like break below. I was waiting for the 5 minute to close. As you can see, the 5 minute close around there, right? I wanted to call 5 minute close, so 71 right here. So about 11 points, and aim for that gap loss to 70, 10, 20, about 20, 25 points. This would have been a nice trade on 1 micro, right? A nice trade, 125. Turns out to be 1,250 bucks. Nice trade, risking um, 50 bucks. So, no. So a 2.5 to 1, right? So if it was right, so risking it would have been 50 times 10, so risking 500 bucks in a sense to make 1,250 bucks, right? Which is not that bad. because price did just drop from there. I would have been able to enter there, and then once price really started moving, I could have moved my stop loss to break even. I don't think we ever came back to break even right here, right? Right around there. Maybe this would have nicked me up. I would have been pissed, but and there it goes, and price bounced around, and then there we go, right? So all the way down to whatever that is. Um, so it look like it's about 5643, 5643, and entry would have been 5643, and entry would have been about, oh, that didn't do it to me. Yeah, 5643. All right, so 27 points, more or less, right? 27 points times 5, which is good right there, right? So 1,350 bucks to make, risking 500 bucks. So a 2.7 to 1, almost a 3 to 1, which is a good trade. Price did eventually pull back up, not even far enough, and then it sold off even more. And then there was another opportunity right there. I think we had another opportunity for this one. It was, I think it was that one there. Yeah, that was it. All right, we had this here. You can see right down here we had absorption. All right, I wasn't at my computer at that time. Price came up, retested it nicely, trend line break, and then it just fell from there. This one also would have been a nice trade. So 60 to down here, whatever that is. So let's see here. Once price hit that level, not this entry, maybe that one. $28, $29. There, all right. So maybe 5633. All right, 5633. And taking it straight down to right there, 5576. So 5633 minus 5576. So whoa, did not expect that. Boom, right? Because the stop loss would have been right above 5633. All right, so let's go back to where the stop loss would have been at. All right, so stop loss would have been pretty high actually. It would have been pretty high. I don't know if I've been able to take that. 5633 I said. So 5633. No, probably above that right here. Whatever this high is. High is 5646. 5633 minus 5646. So about 13 points. All right, so about 13 points, which is not that bad. So it's about times 5. So 65. So 650 bucks. 13 points to make 57. That's a 4 to 1. I probably would have taken that one. Yeah. So that's basically it. So that was basically some trades that I missed yesterday. As we're on a spiral of a downtrend. All right. So let's get to today. So yesterday I did do my things from yesterday. I did my levels. I'm going to detach this one, and then we're just going to see if there's anything that I can work with as far as new overnight levels. We can see that in yesterday when there was a strong volume here, strong drop. Right now it looks like we're trying to wake up. Maybe we'll go up. I'm thinking that I like to see price reject these areas right here before moving down. These areas right there before moving up. That's really what I'm looking for. Let's go to the 4 hour. So same thing from yesterday. 1 hour. We have strong volume here. No, not really doing much because kind of like all in between it. We're reclaiming the lows and the highs there. All right, in order to possibly reject. A lot of buying. I don't see any selling coming in. So I'm selling right here for NQ, but NES, but we've been selling the whole time. So I don't see any selling for VIX. 30-minute. All right, we do have this weird thing going on right here. We kind of cleared it, but I will mark it nonetheless because it's on all three, but I don't think it's going to be important because we kind of cleared it on ES. But I'm going to mark it anyways. All right, and we don't have any EOV here. We have it on this one there. All right, let's go to the 15-minute. All right, so that one's gonna be more important now. We freaking sold off right here. And I'll be walking away soon. All right, so we tried to buy, but the selling, this is more important now. I'm gonna keep this on. I might keep that one on VIX, but this is more important right now. We just gotta clear it. I'd just like to see a comeback to it. All right, 5-minute. Looks like I might actually just stay on this one here. All right, so now we have absorption here, RSI down there. I don't have anything on ES, but this level might be important because it's an absorption here. All right, ES just blew through it. I am going to mark VIX one. All right, that's a 5-minute apps. No, I'm not gonna mark it. I need the RSI on that one. I'll just keep an eye on them. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of it from here and then look at it from. It's too close up right now. Let's put you 1505. Right? Okay. Now I can look at it. Alright. So we can see that we want to respect something around here. Just don't know what, but it's something enough to say no. Absorption right here. That puts price down. This one doesn't have any RSI. Let's go to the 1 minute and see what the 1 minute gives us. Maybe we'll find a surprise on the 1 minute. Look at that, we found a surprise. Okay, but it's not where it had the absorption. Absorption was here. Right, but we do have absorption at the top. I don't have anything here for this one. But I do have this here, and it's kind of like where NVIX, where ES came back to. Then I have this one here, which also correlates with what ES came back to. So this area right here, there's a lot happening. So we'll mark it. Alright, it's the unknown. Alright, so quite a bit unknown. Can't really make out what's going on here, but that level just looks very interesting. Alright, let's go backwards now. Let's go to the 30. Alright, I think that level is pretty good. 15. Usually I'm able to knock it down to like a specific number or candle, but that one I just cannot. But I can see that there's something happening there. Full hour again. I just want to see what that looked like. We kind of almost broke all the way through it. I'm gonna get rid of this area. I'll leave that one. Okay. And I'll enable this unknown. Unknown resistance. And we do the same thing here. Alright, let's add our settlement prices, and then I'm going to call it here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're kind of holding on to settlement price. So that's interesting. Both of them had the RSI, came up, came back up, bam. Right, we have an RSI right here. So maybe this is a top, I don't know, but we don't have an RSI or anything here on that one. So I'm still looking for a rejection up here. Really what I'm looking for. Other than that, no idea what price is going to do next. Alright, so I'm gonna redo this. I am down maybe 700 bucks on this. The max loss limit is 2,000 total. Um, so I'll have to see how price fluctuates as price move up and down, right? So I don't know how I'm gonna direct it, but I'll add my trades when I get a chance that I took last week, or yeah, I think it was last week. Last week was where most of the damage came in on that day on Monday, and then I kind of could have made it all back up on Tuesday, and then I just slowed down. So if I was just slowing down the entire time, I'd have been good. I didn't take any trades yesterday. We do have news-wise, we got Jolts at 10 o'clock, so that's an important news. Other than that, there's nothing else to really of concerning. Looks like we have a meeting there. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's gonna be interesting. All right, so that's it for me. Let me log off. I'm done. 21 minutes. Be back